Okay guys, that brings us to video number 2, chipping.
Okay, well let's stick with the theme of just 2 things we want to concentrate on, and that's the strike and the distance control.
Okay, well let's start with the strike first.
Okay, so the strike, well we see a lot of amateurs hit the ground first or thin it, and that's because they're trying to lift the ball. They're not trusting the loft of the club to do the work. So it looks something like this. Okay, where the club really comes up high, they're trying to lift it, and they're either going to stub the grass or just thin it, and it's going to go through the back of the green there.
Okay, so how do we prevent it?
All right, so we're going to keep it pretty simple. We need to keep that club pointing downwards. We have a little bit of weight forward in the stance, feet nice and close together, and that shaft slightly forward, and then the chip is a shorter stroke, and the shaft is still pointing down when we're finished. And that's going to guarantee that we're going to get a pretty good stroke.
Yeah, you just hold it.
Brilliant.
Okay, so that brings us to point number 2.
Well, this is all about visualization. Your favourite part of the game?
Yeah, absolutely. Visualization for me in golf is extremely underrated and one of the most important parts about hitting any shot. But in today's chipping video, it's extremely important to be able to visualize where we want to land the ball first.
That's right, and I ask a lot of amateurs what their target is, and quite often they'll say the hole.
The flag,
or the flag.
Exactly right.
And more often than not, they're long because they've landed it too near the hole. So you can see here we've got a target circle. That's going to be that landing point for this chip. And it's all about working out how high you want to hit the shot, choosing your club. It doesn't matter what club you choose, it's up to you. And working out how far it's going to roll. So we've got a pretty quick chip down here, slightly downhill. I've just got to focus on that landing point. Oh, just caught the back edge of the circle, so that's a bit too far. I'll hit one more here, so a little bit shorter swing. It's landed in the circle and it's trickling on down. I don't think this one's going to go in. Just a little shy. So as you can see, if you've got a good landing point and you've worked out how far the ball's going to roll, all you've got to do then is focus on that target. Keep it simple, chip it in there.
There you go guys, there's 2 points that are really going to help you chipping. The first being
the strike, keeping that shaft pointing down to the ground, trusting the loft of the club to do the work, not trying to lift it up in the air.
And number 2?
Focus on that visualization, focus on your landing point, and working out how far the ball's going to roll.
There you go. We'll see you in the next video. We hope you enjoyed this. We know it's going to help you chipping.
This is Aussie Golf Pros.